Hi, I'm Mary Kopczynski, the CEO of Regalytics. Welcome to this week's Regulatory Roundup, hosted from Disneyland, and I've already lost my voice from screaming on the roller coaster. The regulator of the week, obviously, is California. One of our newest customers is based here in California, and in addition to subscribing to U.S. financial alerts, international financial alerts, and U.S. employment alerts, they asked us to create a special sector just for them, California Alerts. And so what a better time than to share some interesting stuff going on in the Golden State. Do you remember BitConnect, the largest cryptocurrency fraud ever charged criminally? Well, in September, the main promoter from LA pleaded guilty of defrauding investors for over $2 billion. And this week, regulators began liquidation of approximately $57 million in cryptocurrency at current estimated prices, the largest single recovery of cryptocurrency for victims to date. The topic of the week is Disney, not because anything happened recently, but because I'm here. In 2014, the Walt Disney Company backed a blockchain platform called Dragon Chain, and it made it open source in 2016. And since then, Disney has had no affiliation with it. Anyway, some company in Washington state picked it up and put together quite an interesting ICO strategy that, of course, might have worked if the regulatory environment had been clearer. But they went forward anyway and raised $12.7 million from dragons that were purchased with Bitcoin or Ethereum. Those were the days, weren't they? Of course, they didn't register, and of course, they got shut down. But it all started here in the Magic Kingdom. California actually was pretty interesting this week, so I'll give you a few headlines just to get the gist. The American Federation of Teachers Unions celebrated the best contract in UCAFT history and among the best nationwide for contingent facility. The California Air Resources Board, which I think is funny, is called CARB, opened a new state-of-the-art research and vehicle emissions testing center for the future. The 19-acre campus costed $419 million, $154 million of which came from the fines paid by Volkswagen for air quality violations related to the diesel car cheating case. Facebook and the fun investigations from the whistleblower continue. This week, the California AG announced a nationwide investigation into Meta, which is basically Facebook's new name, because they designed ways to make social media stickier, or dare I say, addictive to children and young adults, despite knowing that such use is associated with physical and mental health harms. And for those of you who plan to eat way too much turkey, and you're driving in California on the highway right now, don't worry, because following the governor's recent executive order to address global supply chain disruptions, the California highway regulator, Caltrans, is temporarily increasing truck weight limits for international commerce. So, eat away. That's it this week. Happy Thanksgiving, and I'll see you next week on LinkedIn and YouTube, and hopefully with my regular voice.